Happy Monday, everybody. Thank God it's so good to be another day. Glad to see you. Thank God we made it another 7 days, y'all. It's been 7 days that fast since I posted. I just wanted to say welcome to this channel. We have new subscribers that actually came to the channel. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the support. Now you are referred to as the Healing Army. You've been healing, but now you just joined the army. We are together. We strengthen numbers. And so what are we doing here when we talk about healing? Well, we are seeking out these missing fathers, y'all. These missing fathers, they have some unresolved issues, which we are trying to help them with, try to help them resolve. We try to empower, uplift, and encourage with these missing fathers. We're not trying to browbeat them or nothing like that. So we are here together. We are moving, we rocking, we shaking, we baking. LinkedIn. Wow. The last video we just posted, you really showed us love in the movement. In fact, some of your viewers actually became subscribers. So thank you very much. Please hit that subscribe button. LinkedIn, when you watch this, when you hit the video, there's a red button, subscribe. Please hit it, hit that like, and most importantly, hit that notification bell, because we post every Monday, sometimes on Wednesdays, so that way you can see the important content as it relates to missing fathers and their healing. So this is a healing movement. So come on now, this is a healing movement. If you just joined in the movement, we rolling. For those who've been here, welcome back. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Thank God. So enough of that. I want to get into exactly the exciting, topic today. First of all, I would be remiss. This is the month of May to tell everybody this is Mental Health Awareness Month. Mental Health Awareness Month. What does that mean? Trying to dispel any misconceptions about mental health and how it relates to individuals. Individuals just living with mental health. That does not define them. You have mothers out here, you have brothers, you have cousins, you have lovers, you have fathers, you have parents. This mental health, this does not define them. It's just something that they live with. And so just trying to dispel the misconceptions, hence Mental Health Month, Awareness Month. So with that being said, I made a video last week on missing fathers and PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. But this week I'm doing missing fathers and Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's, I'm referring to it as AD as I move forward. But that is such a situation where we are faced with in this country and abroad. If you never heard of it, Alzheimer's disease or whatever like that, it's basically, and I'm reading again like last week, this is a diagnostic statistical manual. Every so often, like 5-6 years, the APA, American Psychiatric Association, y'all, they meet and they come together, mental health professionals, and they determine, like the Bible basically, of diagnosis, and they update it and make changes. So we on the 5th version, so I'm going to refer to that again. And I want to talk about this neurocognitive disorder, Alzheimer's disease. It's very debilitating. So what I'm gonna do is read what they have to say about it. Again, I'm gonna start off by reading. I'm gonna put on my reading glasses, y'all. You know what I mean? Get a little older, but it's all good. Okay, so I'm gonna read. All right, here we go. The criteria are met for major and mild neurocognitive disorder. Okay, so there's three causations of Alzheimer's disease. Number one, clear evidence in declined memory. It's just clear evidence to decline memory of a father. We're talking about a father in this case. His memory is declining. Number one, it's steadily progressive. It's a gradually decline in cognition with no external plateaus, and it says no evidence of memory. They're just debilitating. So those are the three that we're going to base on. But basically, and I looked up, which is very interesting because a lot of people don't talk about this, but in 2020, right now, y'all, that's 5.8 million people living with Alzheimer's disease. 5.8. That's a staggering number. That's really a lot. And then according to this article, the number of people living with AD doubles every 5 years. So it's projected about 14 million people by the year of 2060 will be diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. So that's a wild 21 now, but by 60, 14 million from 5.8 million. That's a lot of people. So this is something that's going on. So I want to look at and examine the risk factors. Risk factors is definitely age. 65 and older is double your chances of your memory. Your family history, you may have a family history. There's changes in the brain that occur even before you start seeing the symptoms. The warning signs, again, memory loss disrupts daily life activities. So you may have a father that's had trouble, with money, difficulty completing familiar tasks, poor judgment. You'll start seeing this decline, in cognition abilities that you may see him with. The treatment, they still trying to do research. Alzheimer's disease is one of those things that they've been doing research for a lot of years. They still don't quite understand it. They saying they want to determine now if environment has something to do with it. How can you be preventative? But the first thing in terms of quality of life right now, they just have medication management. So just popping a pill to try to manage some of that stuff of them forgetting and having difficulty with daily life skills. So medication management is pretty much paramount at this point. Also, you have caretakers. There are a lot of caretakers right now that are like the children, offspring, and they get that satisfaction. They get they satisfy when they are helping out and able to see that. But at the same time, they are witnessing their parent at one particular plateau of cognition to totally decline, and it's very debilitating, and that takes a mental strain on them. But at the same time, we love our parents, we love our fathers, and we try to uplift them. But I just wanted to give you a fact check too. AD also, it's the sixth leading cause of death among U.S. citizens. The sixth in the United States. The sixth leading cause of death is Alzheimer's disease. That's very important to know. So it's definitely on the increase. It's definitely on the incline. So how does that deal with missing fathers? Well, all that being said, and that's really good, but because it's in the spirit of, mental health awareness month, I just want to let everybody know and convey to that is that when you all of a sudden have your father involvement and he was there involved emotionally, involved with you, he was physically involved with you, and he raised you, and then all of a sudden now he hits that magical age, maybe 60, 65, and he started to show these warning signs. And then before you know it, he gets diagnosed. He seeks help to his physical care physician, and he gets help, and he gets diagnosed, and you live with it, and then the children are taken care, and other caretakers are taking care of him, but they see the debilitating, they see the decline in cognition, and that actually means that that person is there physically, but mentally may not be there. And sometimes I compared that to a philosopher. She had her name Kubler-Ross in the 1970s. She had a thing called the stages of grief when someone dies, and I've kind of related to that because if you think about it, the first stage is denial and shock, and you kind of denied. You had this healthy dad that was strong all the time, and then he declined. Then you have anger, and you sometimes you get to bargaining. What can I do to make this better? What can I research and everything? And then sometimes you get to depression, and it's really hard to get to acceptance. So it's like a loss. It's like you leaving, you seeing your parent, the missing father, actually leaving you mentally and emotionally. And it's very debilitating, and it's very hurtful, and it's very sad. I would suggest that the offspring seek group therapy, seek mental health professional help to really get through this. Group therapy is very powerful because it's mutual aid, it's dynamic. You have people there to support emotionally. So that's what I want to do. So in the spirit of Mental Health Awareness Month. I just want to let you know that missing fathers do become missing emotionally and also cognitively when they experience the Alzheimer's disease. So keep up the fight. We're going to keep up the research. I love y'all. I just wanted to share it with y'all this week. Males, boys, do what they want to do. Men, certainly do what they have to do. I love y'all. Keep supporting. Keep subscribing. I'll see y'all next week. Peace. God bless you.